PizzaFellas Podcast right here, the hottest in the world.
It's a PizzaFellas Podcast. Turn your speakers up, we better have a blast. Grab a drink, fill a glass, light a cigar, come on, let's make it last. Pizza Talk with Sal and Joe, Oliver, Antonio. Pizza stories, they gon' tell us. Let's have some fun with the PizzaFellas.
PizzaFellas Podcast right here, the hottest in the world. I was fire.
What's going on, guys? PizzaFellas Podcast, episode 79. Remember, go on Spotify, YouTube, follow us, and subscribe. We just had a great reel that came out tonight. It is Thursday. What's today's date? June 12th. June 12th.
Yeah, June 12th.
So when this comes out Thursday, you'll know what I'm talking about with Marvin, and he had some dough balls all over him. Yeah. In the 20 minutes I put it up, it got over 2,000 views all over the platforms.
Nuts hanging from his neck.
It was fucking hilarious. He said to me before I left to work, he goes, "My wife called me and my son, they all saw it. I got to go home. We're going to make a movie. I'm going to be a movie star."
You got to put the yellow goggles back on him, though.
Yeah. But anyways, we got a great guest tonight.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Anthony Sherman from BunBusterz.
Yeah.
Blowing up social media with these hot dogs, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And we're hot dog people here, just so you know.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
233 Northampton Street in Easton. He's open daily. So what are you, 7 days?
Yep, 7 days.
Are you? Yeah.
8 to 8.
8 to 8. I'm looking at it now. Yeah.
8 to 8?
8 to 8.
So you're the lower half. So past the so if you're coming from the Free Bridge, you go over the Free Bridge. You're going to be on the left-hand side.
If you're coming from New Jersey
yeah.
over the Free Bridge, we'll be on the right hand.
Oh,
side.
right-hand side. But if you're coming from like the top of Northampton, you got to go around the circle.
Left hand.
Can you go around it? Yeah, you could
go
go around.
around, yep.
You can't go back up anymore, I think.
Can't go back up.
Yeah, so you're coming around where there was that Source, right? Wasn't there like Source or One Mic? They just knocked it down. Or
Oh, the One Center Square.
One Center Square.
Yeah.
I think I threw every name under the book, but yeah.
One Center
So
Square.
you're right there, and you'll be on the left-hand side after
be on
that.
the left-hand side, yeah.
So you're right under there. So tell us about your hot dog journey. Like where did this all stem from? Because I tell you what, it's a great concept.
It all started during COVID. Me and my business partner Jose, who also has a Dobo Latin Kitchen and Pints and Pies.
Come through that.
We were sitting at work. We run car dealerships for our day jobs. That's
Is that what you
do.
did?
So
come on.
yeah, no, swear to God, that's what we do. Still to this day.
So you work for a car dealership?
I work for a car dealership.
Come on.
All day, every day.
Who do you work for, if you don't mind?
Phillipsburg, Honda, and Clinton Acura.
Okay.
Yeah. So COVID happened back in 2020 when the world went crazy, and we were sitting there, had to unfortunately lay off 80% of the staff, and what was left for the couple of weeks until the government let us open back up. We were all.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So we were all sitting there, and I said, Jose, let's do this hot dog place. And I was all geared up. It was a couple
This
years
is just out of the blue. Let's just open up.
just out of the blue. I was all geared up because, after the Eagles won the Super Bowl. It was shortly.
So you're an
after.
Eagles fan as well?
Eagles fan, yeah.
Okay.
And
We're not here.
that
That's
happens.
all right.
She is right there.
So I wanted to name a hot dog place with crazy hot dogs. I wanted to name it Underdog, but my business partner Jose is a Giants fan, so he wasn't any part of that. He's like,
And he went to business with you?
yeah.
God bless Jose.
So once we realized it wasn't going to be Underdog, and that wasn't a business plan for long term, we started spitballing a little bit, writing some stuff down, trying to find out, because in the area there's Potsy's, there's Yakko's, there's all the institutions, and that's not what we are. We're not trying to go after Jimmy's and their mustard onion pickle, all great stuff. All
No,
institutions.
right.
100%.
Yeah.
But that's not what we're going after. We want Instagram worthy, crazy dogs. When you go into a Potsy's, you get a dog the way it is, and that's what it is, and you order, I'm going to get a Potsy's with that, and move on with your life. This is not the
Yeah.
This is not the
It's not the place.
I agree 100%.
yeah. So we wanted to introduce something different. The Lehigh Valley's really changed, and it's migrated, and everything it's come in, and all these big cities have these crazy hot dog places.
Palates in the valley are looking for something different.
Yeah. So, Chipotle does very well in our area. Mod Pizza does very well in our area. Like those, you go in and customize it a million different ways, and,
Right.
and make exactly what you want. And that's kind of where it started. And then we found some famous dogs throughout. One of our most popular is called the Philly dog.
What's that?
So let's back this up because we're moving pretty fast here. So let's slow the roll here. So when you found the spot, what year?
We found the spot in 2020.
So in 2020. So how long did it take you to acquire the lease, to get in there, to build it out, especially because it's COVID and all that?
So it took quite some time. The building was up for sale. We weren't up to the task of buying the whole building, so the building stayed for sale. Once the building was bought by a developer, because it's a pretty big space. What our place used to be called Joe's Deli, which was a staple, an institution. That was a massive, big 3,000.
So how big is your place?
1,500 square feet.
So you
Oh,
took
you cut it in
half, you
half.
took half of it.
Yeah,
Okay.
we took half of it because we wanted it to be fast casual.
Sure, yeah.
Order your pick up and go and stuff
pick
like
up and
that.
go, yeah.
So once
Seats inside?
the seats inside, we seat 25 people.
Oh, you do?
That's perfect.
Now at the time though, real quick, you said something about pints and pies. So Jose was involved. He's an owner.
Yeah, Jose owns Pints and Pies along with his business partners, Pints and Pies Easton and Pints and Pies Bethlehem.
Correct, yeah.
So,
Correct.
so that was ultra successful, and they also have Adobo Latin Kitchen. Jose and his wife.
Oh, that's them?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Jose's not new to the food industry. So I had a little bit of an unfair advantage when it came to getting my foot in the door.
You know cars.
Yeah.
And Jose works with you at the dealership.
Yeah.
Why he has?
How?
Wow.
That's amazing.
Where does he find time?
That's when you get managers, I guess, right?
Yeah. There's 24 hours a day, and we use most of them.
Most of them.
You have to.
Yeah.
Damn.
So he's established. Pints and Pies is established, and he was probably opening up what? What was the new one they opened up? The one in Bethlehem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pints and Pies
That's a
Bethlehem
big
opened
location.
2 years ago. So
Yeah,
we
so
were.
you're in the midst. He's probably
Yeah, so we were simultaneously getting BunBusterz finalized to open, and he was taking over the project of doing.
And what was that?
Pints and Pies.
Roosevelt's, right?
It was old
Correct.
Roosevelt.
Old
yeah.
Roosevelt's, Rosie's.
Yeah.
Used to go there for the $1 well drinks on
Yeah.
Thursday night.
Yeah.
Mickey
With the
Kelly's
plastic
back in the
fucking
day.
cups.
Yeah.
You remember those fucking things? Oh my God.
Your
Thank
feet
God.
always stuck to the floor in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember that one night we went to that place with Aunt Lisa and all
we had
them?
everybody. We had like 20 people there.
God, I left there.
Was
I
it?
couldn't
What was
walk.
it before? It was something.
Mickey Kelly's originally
Kelly's, yes.
in high
Mickey
school.
Kelly, yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
in the
Mickey
80s.
Kelly's. Yeah.
That's right.
Big DJ bar.
Franklin's. Wasn't it called Franklin's too? No.
After that, it was something. It was a few bars
Yeah.
between there.
I gotta say, I went to the Pints and Pies though in Easton the one time for lunch. Place they got a good
Irish
local.
I'm trying to think where
following.
it is in Easton.
It's on Northampton Street.
Yes.
Yeah, all the way.
It's like right in the smack of a neighborhood.
That
Yeah.
one's a lot smaller though.
That one's a
We
lot
go there
smaller.
pre-football games. And
Oh,
you gotta get there
yeah.
early.
Where there's like a library there or something.
yeah, there's a
Yeah.
library
Yeah.
down
Yeah.
the street. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yes. So he's involved with that. Plus, he's trying to do the BunBusterz with you guys.
Yeah.
And he's at the dealership.
And he's
No, and he's got the Latin restaurant.
And his wife runs Adobo Latin Kitchen. She does that.
Where the hell is that?
That's on 25th Street in the 25th Street shopping.
Oh, shopping center.
Yeah.
Where Antonio's Pizzas is over
Where
there.
Antonio's
yeah.
Pizza.
Yeah.
is.
Okay.
Yeah, they just came
And
up
Jimmy's.
and Jimmy's.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Jimmy's.
Hey, what's up, Jimmy?
All right, so let's bring it now. When did you open in 2020?
We didn't open in 2020. We didn't open until we just passed our year. We opened June 9th.
So you had the lease from 2020?
Well, we started the concept in 2020. We signed the lease in 2021. And then
Okay.
everything sat for 18, 20 months while everything was getting done because he was turning 3,000 square foot commercial
Into 1,500.
into 1,500 square feet. There's now a salon behind us, which is doing great. It's called the Main Company.
Okay.
They took the back half of that, subdivided everything.
Yeah.
And then they also built out 8 condos right above
Really?
us. So
Who owns that building?
this gentleman named Lenny Bystra. So
Okay.
he's a local real estate, has a bunch of places.
Billy's
College-
guy, Lenny Dykstra.
Yeah, it sounds like Lenny
Got his
Dykstra.
teeth out of the
I
dumpster.
thought the same thing.
That we spoke about this last week with Hannah. That whole area there with that hotel, that new hotel that went up.
Yeah.
It's like every time I pass by, it
Something
just gets bigger and bigger.
Yeah, there's nothing there. If you were there 10 years ago, I mean that's the whole Lehigh
Yeah.
Valley. But if you were there 10 years ago, nothing. I mean, nothing's the same. I don't
Yeah.
think
Changed.
anything.
Your lease could have been a quarter of what it is now.
Yeah.
Like the Easton markets, that's popping. What they're going to do with that open space right by McDonald's, they're going to build an aquarium or I don't know what they're building
Yeah,
there.
they were talking about maybe a 3D zoo or something.
Yeah.
Now, question for you: was Easton the first place you guys looked to open,
Yeah.
Well, so that was it because you're in the Phillipsburg area that way.
Yeah, that's kind of, we moved to Easton. I grew up in Allentown. My wife grew up in North.
Oh yeah, where about?
Center City, 6th and Tillman.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, yeah, 6th and Tillman.
There you go.
Thank God you're not there now.
Yeah, no kidding.
So where'd you go to high school?
Allen.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Yeah, graduated 08. Yeah.
Oh, I graduated in 07.
Oh no shit.
I went to Central Catholic.
Oh, you got an
who won?
education.
Yeah.
I was no child left behind.
Sherman.
Oh, that's fucked up.
I did get an education. I didn't make I made my athletic career the most of it, but I wish to this day I did better. But
I got to pick the background on my diploma. It was no child left behind.
so after Allen, where'd you get in the? Did you go to
At a car
college?
dealership.
So you went straight, no college, no nothing, right into it.
Right into selling cars. Started in 08 and never
What the hell made you get to selling cars?
What else was I going to do? I was going to join the military, but I'm colorblind, so I couldn't do that.
Shit.
Yeah.
So you just went right there.
Are you really colorblind?
Yeah. I took my ASVAT and everything like that. Or,
Yeah.
It was still cool to be an American, and wanted to
Well, if Biden was president, you would have been right in.
right, yeah. So I
It would have given a fuck.
yeah, so I took all my testing and everything like that, and then the recruiter for some of the final paperwork, because I grew up, just absolute piss poor, Center City, Allentown, so that was going to be my way out. It was going to be a place to live, a job to do.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you friends real quick like Darnell Braswell and them? Any of those athletes?
No.
Like Terrence Roderick?
No, I didn't know any
He's
of
telling you he barely made it out of high school.
Well, they all went to Allen.
He skipped every day.
He skipped every day.
Yeah, my last year and a half, I had to go to work so I could eat,
All right. Listen, we've had a lot of people on that that's how it
I
was.
fucking love it.
That's awesome. So as you get out of high school, you go right into the dealership. You're there. What sparked food for you? Anything?
What sparked food with it is I know a lot of people in the food industry between Jose, I see a lot of the food people around, and of course it's a completely different business, but it seems like one of those businesses. Everybody I know that's successful in it, if you're the hardest worker, it'll do what it needs to do.
Right.
There's no you don't have to have an education, you don't have to have a certification.
No, you're right. You have to have motivation.
You have to work.
That's what. Listen, I just got rid of a guy today. You know what? He had his finger got hurt.
No, kid.
Okay, what do you call it? He sprained his finger,
A splint.
Yeah.
and he couldn't work. Are you?
Let me guess. He's a driver.
Yeah.
You can't drive with a sprained finger?
Yeah,
Are you kidding me?
it's the world we live in.
Hell yeah.
You know it. Yeah.
Steve drives without a toe.
Are you having issues with help as well or no?
No, we knock on wood.
Thank God.
Honest to God, that's what's made this is. Of course, it's been difficult. Nothing's easy.
Yeah.
Trying to get your name out there.
Right.
And, us selling the level of hot dog we do and the level of ingredients
Right.
we do. The Lehigh Valley. She used to, Sheets roller dogs and 175.
Yeah, but it's not the same.
Right. So that was a little bit upkeep, but the staff we have, we only have 2 new members from the time we started. One of them went to he started while he was in high school, so he got a job at Amazon. He wasn't going to be a dish boy his whole life.
Can't blame him, right?
Right. So we only have 2 different members from the time we started. We got a really solid crew that actually cares and puts pride into it because we're not there making the dogs. We're not there keeping the place clean. We're not there making sure everybody's happy. The staff we have really is unbelievable.
So
wait, let's get into what year did you open?
June of 2024.
June of 2023. Okay, so
25.
a year ago.
Yeah,
1 year ago.
year.
1
June
year.
9th, yeah.
Okay. So let's hear
1 year
about the
anniversary.
experience. Let's hear about the development of this crazy, beautiful menu you have.
Were you high doing this?
No, not
okay.
at
You
all.
don't smoke?
No, no.
Because somebody looks like they smoke.
No. It was while we were waiting for permits and getting variances and getting exceptions because where we're at, it's the historic district in Easton.
Yes, I know. Yeah.
So you got to get your paint color approved. You got to get your.
Is that right?
Yeah, everything is
Outside,
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
we put new marine wood outside so our sign could pop. That was we had to go to a zoning hearing for and get our hood in. I'm sure everything that every restaurant gets goes into.
It's harder in the historic district.
So basically, they tell you,
What
you know
you
what?
gotta
I know
do.
you have a concept, but do it our way.
Right. So we had to make
Shout out Easton.
We had to make our
It's
concept.
developing.
We had to make our concept fit the rules. But that so there was a lot of in between with that, and there was a lot of before we could get started even with our concept and getting our designs and get everything put in. The building owner had to get everything up to tore down to the studs, divided. He had to get his permits done for everything.
Right.
So it was.
And you're not paying rent this whole time.
No,
you just
no.
have a lease, and you're going to go there. He gets his stuff okayed. Now it's your turn.
Yeah, when everything's green lighted on his end, then we work to get everything green lighted on our end. So it was quite the build out, but it was much needed time. Building capital, also figuring out a menu, because if we're gonna introduce the concept we have, it's got to be introduced day one.
Right.
Yes.
It can't be like, well, we're gonna try this or we're gonna try that or we're gonna figure. So we had a very slow burn to get open, but that allowed us to kind of create a process and create a social media presence and figure out.
So before you opened, you were creating a social media presence.
Yeah, we had a.
So you're cooking
remember
at home
that,
and
yeah.
testing.
Yeah, so we were doing build out stuff because Jose has the other restaurants. We were able to
So you could go there and
go in and try to figure some stuff out, see the way presentation, because our hot dogs, like I said, are we want to make them viral. A couple have went viral, but that's the idea. Like for people to come in and build something they want that nobody else has made. You can go pick off the menu if you like, but you build, some of the stuff people build. I've been there in the earlier days when we were trying to get off the ground running, and it would be like, oh, that's disgusting. But then, but
They ate it.
But it wasn't, and it looks cool. So doing that build up and getting everything out there. So it was
So you have a set menu and then you have a custom made menu.
yeah. So
Like
so,
an ice cream.
So
I
what's
see what
your
you're saying.
set menu, if we can ask?
Yeah, so we have a set menu which we call signature dogs. So they're regionally based dogs. Like the Philly dog it's got shaved ribeye, cheese, a hot dog, long roll. So it's a play on a cheesesteak with a hot dog in it. So we call that our Philly dog. We have a Chicago dog, which is standard to the Chicago. We get the buns imported from Chicago, so they're legit poppy.
What's
seed.
on it?
On a Chicago dog, it's a poppy seed bun, all beef dog, pickle, banana peppers, mustard, celery salt. Like everything that's on a
Sounds fucking
traditional.
good.
That's
You use that neon green. That Chicago uses that neon green relish.
Yeah,
You have that?
yeah. We don't have the neon green. We have standard relish, but
You need the neon green.
yeah, it sits up on it. It sits up on it. Yeah.
When it comes to our teeth, the official dentistry for the PizzaFellas podcast is Smiles by Tran, located at 3570 Hamilton Boulevard, Suite 302, Allentown, Pennsylvania. With expert care and state-of-the-art dental technology, Dr. Tran provides everything from routine checkups to advanced cosmetic treatments. Let your best smile shine with the personalized care you deserve by Smiles by Tran.
What'd you bring tonight? I saw you brought a whole bunch.
So we brought some of our most popular. One of the most popular things that was actually got created after opening was the Smash Dog.
Smash dog.
Yeah. So the world, the social media took crazy with everybody having a smash burger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I love them.
So we weren't gonna introduce a burger because it's BunBusterz gourmet hot dogs. We didn't want to have an identity
Good. You're
crisis.
sticking to the concept.
Yeah, so we took a brioche bun, buttered it, toasted on the flat top, took a quarter pound ground beef, smashed it down, broke it in half, cheese, onions, bacon, burger sauce, and put it. So it's a hot dog, but we call it the Smash Dog.
And you put it on top of a hot dog?
No, we don't put it on top.
Oh,
Of
okay.
That's standalone. You could put it on top of a hot dog.
It's on
if
a
you want.
burger roll.
So,
No, it's on a hot dog roll.
do you fry your
It's on a hot dog? Okay.
you fry your dogs?
All our hot dogs are flash fried to order.
Okay.
That's how you do it.
How you do it?
Okay.
there's no,
no water dogs, any of that.
There's no water dogs, no microwave dogs, no.
Okay.
No.
How'd you
no
come
fla-
to deciding to do a flash fried dog?
All of the business plans that we're following, we kind of modeled ours after, Dirty Dogs in Vegas,
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Pinky in LA, like those types of
Yeah.
Pinky, yeah, that's it. That's it.
yeah, like
Pinky's-
those
I
types
couldn't
of
think of it.
crazy places because we have a high quality all beef dog. You flash fry it, you take a bite into it, it snaps. It's it's not a
Natural skin?
natural skin. Yeah,
All beef.
all beef. So we have all beef turkey dogs. We have
Oh, you do?
we have a full item. So you can get an all beef dog. You can get an all turkey dog. You can get a chicken dog, which is really a chicken tender that we fry and break down.
That sounds
shit.
good.
Yeah, and an Italian sausage, and if you we have field roast plant based for those who enjoy that.
Want to do that? Yeah.
Yeah.
How many different buns you got?
So we have a standard bun, we have a potato bun, we have a brioche bun, and then we have a what they call a long roll for the sausage sandwiches and the Philly dog.
No shit.
Yeah.
So you have to pull these rolls from many parts of the country?
No, not many parts of the country. The Chicago dog, the poppy seed bun, that comes directly from Chicago. We tried.
Do you really? Does it really?
It comes directly from Chicago. Power of the internet. We get to get them ordered up. But everything around here didn't come with the poppy seed. And to put a Chicago dog on a not poppy seed bun
Wouldn't fit the criteria.
Yeah, it doesn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, when basically your whole recipe is gourmet hot dogs in
Yeah.
a sense, but convenience, and then explore you
How'd
can
you-
explore fucking Fruity
you
Pebbles. You have
sauce
Fruity Pebbles on a dog?
We don't have Fruity Pebbles.
I
Nope.
swear I saw somebody
Where
put
did you
it.
see that?
Was it fruity? What was it?
No, so
Peanut butter and jelly, right?
Yeah, so we have
Or s'mores?
No, we have what's called a dessert dog. So it's a PB&J Frenchie. So it's a brioche
Yeah.
hot dog bun. We dip it. We make a French toast batter.
Come
dip it-
on.
No, I'm
That's
telling
what it
you.
was. Yeah.
Banana, peanut butter jelly, powdered sugar.
How many hot people that are high that come into your place? I'm very curious.
Probably,
Because I would.
They eat the most.
probably the ones that order the most online with the orders. That
Yeah.
Fucking awesome. Because
Yeah.
you got
The house.
Lafayette College right up the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You go to her house, you open the door, the puff of smoke hits.
Yeah. So
Here's your 25 hot dogs.
yeah.
So how many dogs you have on the menu? Standard, like 25?
So standard dogs you can pick from 15 or 16, and then you could build
Endless.
literally anything.
So what do
If
they
it's-
have to build from?
So the concept is what
Because I understand what you say with mod pizza. When you go in, it's like a hoagie shop. You pick this, you pick that.
No, and it's really not that different of a concept for what we're doing. except
Kiosks you do or no?
You can no everything's ordered.
Okay.
When it gets crazy busy in the summer months and the weekends and when there's pub crawls and stuff like that, we do have a mobile kiosk, but that kind of screws up the kitchen because they're getting a ticket here, a ticket there, a ticket there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we try to limit that. We break the line into two when we're doing that. This is going to be the kiosk line. This is going to be the regular order line. But doing the regular order line, don't have to tell you guys run restaurants, but it kind of keeps afloat. We can pause
Right.
things,
Right.
get things caught up and stuff like that. But the concept, before we realize, hey, we're going to have a set menu because, build your own is awesome, but not everybody wants to build their own. If somebody wants to say, hey, come in, I want this or I want that, and if they pick a signature dog, it becomes their favorite. We do the chili cheese dog. That's probably one of our most favorite. I brought you guys one of those. It's
So you make your own chili.
we don't make our own chili, but we source the chili
Okay.
that we feel is good, no beans.
Okay.
It's got its own little spice to it.
Okay.
Good stand-up chili.
Do you make anything in house, like as far as like sauces and stuff like that, or
No, everything.
you just outsourced everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything's sourced, and we did that. We did that for consistency, so that way we make
I got
sure
you, yeah.
we make sure it could be the same way every single time.
It saves on labor.
Yeah.
Sure it does.
Yeah, it
What are
saves
your
on
biggest
labor.
sellers?
The Philly dog and the Smash dog. Those are really popular. Smash dog took off. We got really fortunate with the concept because there's no two ways about it. It's a little bit more than a standard hot dog place, but it's way less than all the sit down restaurants in Easton. It's way less than like some of the places that are trying to capitalize on.
It's fast too, right?
Yeah, it's fast casual. You're in and out in 5 or 6 minutes.
How many employees do you have?
12.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit.
And you deliver as well?
We deliver through the apps.
Apps,
Yeah.
okay.
Grubhub.
And why? I was going to ask you, why do you open at 8?
Because we have a whole breakfast menu.
Holy
Wait, you
shit.
do?
Breakfast dogs?
Yeah, we have
Wow.
Let's hear about the breakfast dogs.
So
We're gonna come there. You know that, right?
Yeah, let's go for
We're
brunch.
hot dog people. Did I tell you that?
Yeah. So
He actually ate hot dogs for lunch today.
did you? Were they BunBusterz?
No.
You knew he was coming.
Dieter Watson,
We
be
just-
all
we
beef,
went
Frank.
all-
No, he gets himself going. You know what I mean?
Now he's going to need them tomorrow.
So go ahead with the
It's
breakfast
training before
menu.
the fight.
Yeah. So a couple of months after we opened, we realized downtown that it's gotten away from it's becoming a more affluent downtown area. A lot of people are still working from home and doing that whole shtick. So that area, there's nothing in walking distance in the morning. They're all it's Soho Restaurant, River Grill, Oak.
Yeah, I got
those type
you.
places. So they're not opening until 4 o'clock. And there's a lot of walking. There's a lot of walking area down there that people walk. City employees walk Lehigh Valley Times. So there's nothing down there. And if they're gonna Grubhub something or DoorDash something, why not it be ours? It only took a little bit of extra, staffing. And
Yeah.
Of course, we opened when eggs became $100 a dozen. So
Yeah, I felt
You
that.
have like
That
an
was-
egg dog?
Well, they're down now.
yeah. So our breakfast is conventional breakfast. It's a breakfast. It'll be a breakfast sandwich either on a bowl where you can put it on tater tots. You can put it on. You can.
A hot dog.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah. So
Anyone is sausage, turkey, chicken,
yeah,
whatever you want.
or all your conventionals. We have pork roll or tailor ham, whatever you want to call it for that time of week. Sausage. We have sausage patties. We have of course fresh cut bacon. So you can go in there and get. We call it the breakfast dog. So it's eggs, cheese. Your choice of protein on a brioche bun that's flat top
Making me
posted.
hungry.
Wow. Sounds so good.
I gotta say this. I didn't grow up in Lehigh Valley, so I'm not used to. And no disrespect, but the hot dogs here, they're great. They move. It's been here for 100 years at Yakko's and all that shit. I grew up with Rutt's Hut, Hot Grill, Papaya King, Grace Papaya. That's my hot dog. Snap, shit all over you. That's When I came here, I'm like, what is this?
Yeah, they're all.
It's a thick dog.
Yeah.
It's. But I'm looking at I looked at your dogs. I'm like, that's my dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I told you we're hot dog people.
Would you what company do you source your dogs out to?
So the all beef dogs are from Sabret's.
My favorite.
Use a
right
Sabrette
there.
dog.
Yeah,
That's
Do you really?
favorite dog, man.
Oliver, give him a high five.
My favorite dog.
Oh, I love that dog, man.
Brett's and Nathan's, my two favorites.
Fucking donkey.
All right.
Awesome.
What's the next one?
So the turkey dog is gonna be a Kunzler dog.
Kunzler? Okay,
the
Kunzler good too.
Not to cut you off, Anthony. Do you have Sabrette onion sauce?
We do have Sabret red sauce. Red sauce.
Go there now.
I'm leaning on
I have the
mic.
keys.
Yeah.
He has the keys. It's just
What kind of mustard do
All
you
right,
have?
pack up the equipment. We'll go through the shop.
Shut the fuck up. What kind of mustard do you have?
So we have a spicy mustard blend and the regular old yellow mustard blend. Whatever you want.
What's the brand?
That's a great question. Flavor of the week. I don't know.
Well,
U.S. Foods.
I'm a French's guy.
Well, then it's French's for you.
All right.
French is like,
Yeah,
you
that's a
fucking
cheap
tell.
shit.
It's fucking
Mike,
mustard.
Sal,
Mustard,
Mike,
bro.
Mike,
Sal,
yellow
I'm
mustard.
telling you.
Jersey
Mike's
dog eater
yellow
and eats
mustard
Frenchies?
Mike's
Is unbelievable.
amazing Mike's mustard
Yeah, his is good.
His
is
spicy
fucking
mustard-
awesome.
Oh my god,
His is good.
You got a
We
Mike's
use that
hot
at
and
the
honey
shop.
dog?
it's unbelievable.
We have hot and honey. We don't have Mike Hot's honey dog. But
You better get it, bro.
Yeah, that is
Dog,
something.
bro.
Yeah.
There you
I
go.
don't know what
Yo,
the
we
royalties
should
have to pay
make it.
Mike's
You have a
Hot.
pizza dog?
No, we need to do one of those.
How
Why
about-
don't you do
Name
one?
it the PizzaFellas
I'll
dog.
give you sauce and my cheese, we'll do sauce, Cooper cheese, charred cut pepperoni on a hot dog.
How about
With hot
jalapeno?
honey.
How about jalapeno pepperoni?
Oh yeah, we have jalapeno
We just brought it in.
pepperoni.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, burns your ass. I'm
Do you
still
have
paying
it?
for
Do you have a spicy dog?
So,
Like something that's really hot
So you can
on the menu?
Long
Like-
hot.
you can make it hot. We have
Okay.
We have jalapeno peppers. You can
Gotcha.
do a hot sauce. You can do a buffalo sauce. You can
Gotta get
make
cherry
it hot.
peppers and
No stuffed hot dogs
Yeah.
though, right?
No stuffed hot dogs.
Have you ever thought about that? You know how you get the
Long
cheddar
hots.
filled or the bacon, or just too much?
No, I don't think that it's too much, but I just don't. I don't think it's just something we. It's
not worth
we,
it.
We entered. Yeah.
What are you going to benefit from it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna
Fuck
build
was
it
I?
the way you want it.
How about sides like fryer food? Do you have fryer food?
Yep. So we have a full.
Like mochi sticks and
Yeah, we have
onion ring.
mozzarella sticks, onion rings, pierogies, fries, tots.
There you go.
Yeah.
Are you doing any of that on the dogs?
You can build your own bowl. So you can take any base.
Bowl.
Yeah, these have become really popular because they look cool, and especially if kids are coming in and out, family can share 'em. We have one which we built strictly for social media.
So a bowl, when you say a bowl, actually a bowl.
So it's a bowl.
Wow.
So it's a container. You pick your base. So you either get French fries, pierogies, mozzarella sticks, tater tots, and then from there you can put on an all beef dog, a turkey dog, chicken dog, whatever type of dog you want. And then you just like the dog, you pick your toppings. You want bacon, you want jalapenos.
So you just build it out.
Can we go on break?
here. Let's
Listen, I gotta say,
pull the hot dogs up to the camera.
you guys
Let me
have
see.
really
Here, let my mom.
what a creative.
So here you go. Here we're going to show some of
look at
these
this.
hot
Look
dogs.
at this.
Tell us what's what.
You got to
Show the camera, Suzanne.
Show the camera. Yeah, there we go. What do we got here?
So right here's an all American. That's an all beef dog on a regular bun with relish, ketchup, mustard. And then right here is going to be the Philly dog, so that'll be your hot dog, your ribeye, your queso sauce. That's gonna be on a long roll. This is a bacon smash dog, so that's going to be a smash burger, bacon, brioche bun, and we have the chili cheese dog with onion, and then just a rotation of them there.
There we go. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna take a break, eat some of that, and then we'll be back and finish up and talk about the dogs, how we liked them. All right. Thank you, Sherman. We'll be back.
Pizza Talk with Sal and Joe, Oliver, Antonio. Pizza stories, they gon' tell us. Let's have some fun with the Pizza Fellas.
PizzaFellas Podcast right here, the hottest in the world.
Oh, we're back. Hey, what's up, guys? PizzaFellas Podcast. We're getting ready here. We just had some delicious hot dogs. Thank you, Sherman. Those were
Sherman, great.
Sherman. Anthony. I call him Anthony. You call him Sherman. I thought his
he
name
told
was
me
Sherman.
to call him Sherman.
That's what he goes by, Sherman.
Ask his wife what his name. What's his
The
name?
classic was delicious.
What is it? And what do you call him? Sherman? Oh.
Only his boys, the car dealership.
Yeah,
He doesn't. It just says Sherman on it.
Do we get a discount if we buy a car from you?
100%.
Yes. We'll do an affiliate program with the dealership.
Yeah, right?
Buy a car using Pizza Fellas.
You making some of those car shop reels too that all these car dealers are making?
Nah, that's
How long you been there?
I've been here since 2013.
At the car dealership?
At the car dealership I'm at now, Phillipsburg Honda, yeah, Clinton Acura, yeah. Since
What is your position, if I don't ask?
general manager?
Oh, wow.
The fuck? Now you tell us? We just bought cars out last week.
Of course, he can give us a deal now.
GM, that's a crazy car business. We were just with my uncle last Sunday, and he's a GM of a dealership too in Jersey, and he was telling us just the margins. I don't even know what he was saying. At this point, I was pretty fucked up, but I realized what he was saying. But he said his margins just fucking suck sometimes on some of these cars.
Yeah.
It's not like it used to be.
You don't want me. You don't want me coming to your dealership, bro.
He had a car.
Cheap
Well, he just
bastard.
did it again, but he had a car. He's like $25,000 off. That's right. He goes $25,000. Come on in, and I got it for you. He said, "Yeah, I sold the car." He has these crazy things that he does, but they don't stop him at that place. He makes the money.
Yeah, he was selling like a $58,000 car for like a Jeep Grand Cherokee loaded for like 36.
It's
Really?
unreal.
Yeah. Just did a fucking special. Guy came in
Promotion.
and bought the
Everybody
fucking
comes,
thing. Straight up.
Really?
He was like, all right, I sold the fucking car.
And everybody's coming in thinking they're going to get a great
You
deal,
know.
and then you sell them.
Did you ever think about going to him?
No, I had no idea he was. I just found out he was a GM. How am I going to fucking Google it? Go on LinkedIn? I don't fucking know. I know he owns BunBusterz. That's what I knew.
No, not him. Your uncle. Your
Oh,
cousin.
yeah, I've gotten cars from him. I thought you meant Sherman.
No, Anthony. You stop
Jesus
fucking me
Christ.
up with Sherman. His name's Anthony.
Sherman. It's his car selling name, Sherman.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Anyway, sorry.
So-
but the dogs were great.
the dogs were delicious.
Yeah, they're awesome.
They're really,
They
really good.
were phenomenal.
We gotta have you there fresh.
You know we're hot dog guys, right?
You're hot dog guys. Yeah.
We're going to get shirts that say that. PizzaFellas Podcast. We're hot dog guys.
Hey,
Dude, you got to make a hot dog after us, please.
There's the dentist.
We're working on it. What do we got?
Not with him. He doesn't know his ass from his fucking elbow.
Well, I know real food, man.
yeah, he
Yeah,
eats a
real
lot-
for
he
my
does-
fucking. You know what?
he eats a lot of
thinks
fucking
Sandwich is the best sandwich in the fucking world because it's $3,
No, that's not true. He just eats a lot.
I just eat
and he's a cocksucker.
Maybe do an Italian sausage, mozzarella, sauce out of a bottle, so it's not a lot. You know,
the long hot in
do
there.
a long hot in there, and then maybe some char and cut pepperoni.
Do you do a sausage and peppers there or no?
Yeah, we do a sausage and peppers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Sausage
That
and
would have been
peppers on-
fucking. I love
sausage-
sausage and peppers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good stuff with some spicy mustard.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's where
the
it's
slice
at.
I had today, sausage and peppers.
Yeah, that was good. The one I made, that was good
Yeah,
today. The
those
hot
peppers
honey
are good. The
sausage.
hot
sweet
honey sausage?
The sweet,
Yeah.
the
with
sweet peppers are really good, man.
Yeah, and I put Cooper cheese on that, so it was.
And those were thick cut fucking. It wasn't
Yeah,
like
that's the
sliced
hot and
sausage.
honey
It was
sausage.
like big pieces of sausage.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
So where do you see this BunBusterz? Are you thinking about opening another location, multiple locations, or this is it?
No, so we'd like to grow it over the next couple of years. We think it's a plug and play type situation. It's got to fit the neighborhood though. You know, there's
Correct.
You know, not every neighborhood and not every community is going to support it. And you know, and of course, with all the apps and all the delivery services and everything like that, we can't cannibalize our own store. So you know, we got to try to figure out
Over here, actually.
Yeah, we got to try to figure out what makes sense, and it seems the Lehigh Valley, everything's going from old dilapidated places to $2,500 one bedroom flat. So
Yeah.
wherever there's expensive one bedroom flats, hopefully those people can buy hot dogs.
I think your concept, though, you need feet on the street like they have in Easton.
Yeah.
You need
A lot
that
of foot
traction.
traffic, yeah.
The foot traffic. I mean, I love Allentown. They're just not there yet.
Yeah.
You look in
No, Joe, they're not.
look in Philadelphia and some of the areas they
Even
have.
the
like-
soft pretzel, Philly pretzels, if they're in walking distance, like South Philly, those places are packed. Where bus
I could
comes
see a
off
place
or-
like yours blowing up in some of those districts they rebuilt down in Philly. Hey, Antonio, when we went to, remember we went to the pizza show down in Philly? What was that area it was in by the casino? Remember we were going to Materano's?
That's where
It was all revitalized with walking traffic and everything.
Joey Merlino just opened up. Down.
I can't hear it because I don't know who's speaking
you
fucking
mean
right now.
Fishtown?
Fishtown, like
Yeah, it's at
Fishtown.
Fishtown.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys would blow it up in Fishtown.
Yeah, because there's cash down there too.
Oh my God, you would blow it up down there in the spot. Forget
you.
about it, and your pricing would change.
Yeah.
It would go, not that you want to do it, but you're paying bigger rent,
Yeah.
paying bigger business privilege tax. I mean, so you got to make it affordable for what you're doing, but they would pay. I mean, that there, forget it. I'd walk for that hot dog any day. of the
And
week.
Joe, that's all walking distance.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying, like,
Right down by Angelo's.
Your concept fits in so many places, but you need that walking traffic, and they'll come. They'll come by droves.
What do you charge for one of those? Like your classic, the one with the mustard and the.
So a ketchup mustard relish dog is $3, and then
$3.
Really?
$3, yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
It's like Crazy Eddie. He's giving it away.
Jesus, I thought you would be charging like
I'm
$8.
thinking
I
like
was
$6.
thinking- Yeah.
I was
thinking
thinking
$8.
5. I was thinking 5.
I'd
Yeah,
go with him.
I'd pay you $7, $8.
So what about
for
that
any day of the week.
cheesesteak one that you had?
The cheesesteak dog will run you $8. It's a third pounder ribeye, and then we have an all beef dog. We have a long roll. We have queso sauce.
Yeah.
I think that's still cheap.
Yeah.
That's cheap as shit. Yeah.
Great.
I mean, we got fortunate with the timing of the opening. If it's $10 to take a deep breath. So if you can get three big hot dogs,
Yeah, you're right. And for
right.
$8, you're full.
Yeah.
You're not going. You're not
some of
going.
those are
I
whole
mean,
meals.
the only two people I think that could eat after that is probably them two. But other than that, I would.
I'd go for another one right now.
Normal people can't.
I'm so full, I'll do it.
So when you do your custom made, like when we make pizzas, every topping we have regular toppings, gourmet toppings. What do you charge for the? Is it like that?
Yeah. So the build your own concept is a lot like a mod pizza or Chipotle. You can choose from your bun that's included. You can choose from your all beef dog that's included, and then you can choose from.
And all pricing is different due to what kind you have.
Depending on how you customize it. And it's small increments. If you want to get a brioche bun, it's 50 cents.
Him all dressed up.
Can anyone, like, if say I come in, have you built like a $15 hot dog, like it's like something crazy?
I don't think the math supports. Like, I don't think we have enough. I mean, in theory, I guess you could get.
I'm saying, has anyone done
What's
that?
the most expensive?
The most expensive dog we would offer would be a $9 Philly dog if you wanted to add bacon to it. You do a Philly dog and add bacon because everything that's on that dog is included. So you're going to get the ribeye that's included with the dog. The queso you're going to get that included with the dog. The long roll, so things that would be standard upcharges are already
That's
in
going to
that
fill
dog.
up a regular person, right?
Yeah, no.
Maybe not these guys. But.
And then we do.
No, you know what?
And milk, you don't
don't
do any
mind.
drinks like milkshakes or nothing like that.
No, we don't do. It's all. We have a cooler, so we
Grab and go.
Gotcha.
Pick your juice or pick your.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
Yeah.
No,
Got
something
coffee
like
to
that.
bring in the morning, people?
We do have coffee, hot chocolate.
They come in for a coffee, like, hey, look at this.
Yeah.
Have some breakfast, too.
Jesus. And can you get a hot dog in the morning?
You can get it. Yeah, if we're open, you can get anything we serve. We try to limit the breakfast because we have to keep the grill separate and stuff like that. It's egg. You can't be throwing on top of some of that stuff. But if we're open, you can get it. We haven't earned the right to tell the customers when they can get what they want. We have to.
Yeah. Anna Capri Foods, serving fine Italian restaurants and pizzerias since 1975. Serving Italian restaurants through the New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania region. Dedicated to quality for over 40 years. Located at 55 Winans Ave, Cranford, New Jersey, 07016. Phone number 908-272-4700. For all your Italian, restaurant, and pizzeria food supplies. Since 1975. Phenomenal Vietnamese cuisine, located 319 South Cedar Crest Boulevard, Allentown, Pennsylvania, 18103. That's 610-477-1144. 610-477-1144. Phenomenal Vietnamese cuisine.
And talking about expanding, have you ever thought of a food truck? BunBusterz food truck?
that's one of the things that's probably
Crossed your mind?
Yeah, no, that's probably more immediate than a second brick and mortar.
Yeah,
you go.
that's what I was going to say.
You know,
There's
that-
still
that-
limited menu on there.
You could
Yeah.
sell for a higher price at these places you go to.
Yeah, especially in the Lehigh Valley as the festivals pop up and
Oh my
You got
gosh,
Food
Food
Truck
Fest.
Wednesday at the fairgrounds now. You got everything, man.
Yeah.
Thursday night podcast right in front here.
right
Yeah.
up front. Yeah.
Well, Easton does
Neighbors
that
would be
food
real happy with
fest.
that.
I know they do garlic and
Yeah,
bacon.
they do a
festival
food truck
there.
festival,
They
yeah.
do
They
a
do.
food truck festival down
Yeah.
by the river, right?
Yeah.
No, they do something
Iron
else
Pigs
there,
does
too.
it. They
Iron
do a
Pigs does it,
truck
yeah.
Don't they
festival.
do like an outside restaurant week out there? Like, what do they do?
So Restaurant Week is coming up.
Garlic Fest, they do.
They do
That's
Garlic Fest, Bacon Fest, Blueberry
Choc- yeah.
Fest,
Yeah.
Clam Jam.
Yeah.
Come on,
Exactly.
Allentown. What the fuck?
Clam dog during Clam Jam.
You're in the wrong city.
I know.
The mayor looks like Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
He was
Yeah,
my,
what-
he was my middle school principal.
Stop
I
it.
swear to
sorry
God.
for you.
Oh my God!
You
No
didn't
wonder
drop
he's
kick him?
Trexler Bulldog.
He's a
Mr.
fucking
O'Connell, yeah.
loser.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh
He's got
my
some ears.
God, ears. He looks like
yeah.
Pee Wee fucking Herman. You ever see him when he was helping with the protest at night?
didn't call him Pee
And he had
Wee?
like a gray.
He was a
suit on
teacher?
with a white
No,
and
he
a
was our
red tee.
Principal.
I mean, a principal?
Yeah, Trexler Middle School.
Fucking Christ.
Gotta be fucking
I was a
kidding.
free lunch kid. I couldn't say anything. I just showed up.
Yeah, still and all.
My
I would have
God.
I'd rather have Oliver.
Yeah,
Exactly.
he's
I'd rather have
useless.
Miller High Life.
Yeah.
Get more out of the can.
Fuck.
Wow, that sucks. That's no wonder you want to get out.
I thought he hatched somewhere and just like became mayor.
I mean, maybe he did.
He's got to be a
Maybe-
test tube baby.
He's gotta be.
He's something.
What a fucking
Fucking
man.
guy.
What a piece of shit. Anyway.
Allentown needs to straighten
That's the
the fuck
Easton
out.
about-
mayor. Easton mayor come for the grand opening.
No, he didn't. No.
Panto, Sal Panto.
Yeah, Sal Pinto. He was raising some flags that day or something.
Another one.
It's
Yeah.
another one.
They're just
And
all
you know,
the same.
I'm not gonna say. I mean, no, I'm gonna say.
How many years has he been there?
What a fucking disgrace to fucking Italians that guy is. He is.
Piece of shit.
Fucking cocksucker wherever you are.
How do you really feel?
Jesus.
No,
I'm just telling you.
I was trying to keep it PGs.
fuck
I
that.
might need permits or something. I don't know. Like,
oh yeah, well,
Yeah,
no,
he
we'll get
can't-
you
he can't
permits.
comment.
It's not
He
your
can't
fault.
comment.
We'll get you permits. Just open. Don't worry about it.
I need a variance or something. Jesus.
Make him disappear.
Yeah, the food truck's gonna be hell trying to open that after this
It's a food
conversation.
truck. He doesn't have to stay in Easton. He can go to Bethlehem.
Yeah,
now
you
well,
gotta-
that's even fucking.
That's
Go to
worse.
Phillipsburg.
Yeah, tomorrow you'll be posting after we launch. Hey, I'm moving to Bethlehem.
Yeah.
Oh, they're even worse trying to get zoning and all that.
Allentown's the best.
You do any seafood on your hot dogs, like lobster, like a lobster or
So,
anything?
so we haven't gotten to that. We haven't gotten to that. We do have what we call a sea dog. So it's a cod. It's a cod dog that we had made for us. So it's a beer battered cod.
Hot dog?
It's not a dog though. We call everything dogs, regardless if it's
Okay.
a dog or
Yeah,
not. So
yeah.
it's a cod fillet that's battered, and then we put it inside a bun with tartar sauce. So that's
You didn't do clams during Clam Fest?
no, we didn't do clams during Clam Jam. That we were the market disruptor. If you didn't want clams,
That's true.
we were there for you.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not everyone eats seafood.
You know
Yeah.
what you should do? A donkey dog. Right there.
A donkey dog.
You
Put
need
him
a
between a
jackass
bun
dog after
and
that.
put fucking honey mustard or whatever and sell it. Bet you won't sell not one.
You know donkeys have big dongs, right?
Yeah, they do.
He's got you put a double in there, a double dog. Jesus. All right. So as you get going now and you're finishing up, I know food truck. What's the goal? What's your guys' goal now? Like, what's the end goal? Keep producing. Like, where do you guys see yourself in 5 years?
I think the Lehigh Valley and the surrounding areas support 3 to 5 and a brand, a brand like BunBusterz,
Yeah.
and each area will probably have its different concept and what's relevant to that community. But I when we went into it, we thought that it could be a brand. It's not we're not gonna sit behind the counter and work there for the next 40 years ourselves with arch our backs and
Right.
stuff like that. Build places where we can give good jobs to good people and
There you go.
Give
You
back a
hopefully
little bit, yeah.
hopefully grow from there.
There you go.
Can't sling
Sherman-
sacks
I
forever.
would certainly say in the last
Yeah.
year they built a brand.
Yeah, I think you guys
really-
built a
100%.
think
very
so.
viral brand. I think you guys are going to continue to do great. And with all these foodies coming in, videotaping and promoting you guys, I mean, that's the only reason I really know is because of all these foodies just going
Summer
in
was there,
Who
right?
got you
Yeah.
come in? Who came in?
Yeah, so
Summer-
Summer came in. She
great.
She was just on.
Yeah.
yeah
last week. Or 2 weeks ago.
last time we checked, she was like 1.5 million views for her, and that kind of really like boosted us to out. We were okay. We were just okay, but since those guys and girls started showing up,
Was Hannah O'Reilly there? I think she
Hannah
was.
O'Reilly was there.
She was last
great
week. That's
people,
right.
yeah.
Lehigh
Some
Valley
foodies
Eats
2
was
weeks ago.
what's his name there?
Yeah.
Elias.
He was there.
Anna Eats, was she there?
Anna Eats
Yeah.
was there. We have One Bite. She's a
Yeah.
local.
That's the only foodie we have not on yet.
Oh, you got to have her.
Yeah.
Her and her boyfriend Mark, they're a riot.
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
No, I did talk to her, but there was some stuff happening with her. But yeah, I'll reach out to her.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I'll give you your recommendation.
But that, I mean,
10% off Hondas.
that helps you out a lot. all
Yeah,
that
no,
stuff.
it's definitely the organic approach. So you can see it in real thing. It's one thing to hear about or one thing to see a website or whatever, but to see it and then social media it's a craze and it's a trend and one person does it and everybody does it and
Correct.
we've really benefited off of the folks trying to recreate their own tray. We had the one girl come in, Kendall Conrad. She's a singer songwriter, but she also does
Kendall, yeah, I spoke to her.
yeah.
Yeah,
Why do I know this?
she was supposed to be here. She's a singer.
She's a singer songwriter. Does national anthems all over the country and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
That's
Legit too, not like her own spin Mariah Carey type shit.
Yeah.
Like she
Wait,
sings them correctly.
She doesn't live in this area. She lives in
Maybe
Seattle?
Philly? No, she lives here. I don't know. Maybe I had somebody from Seattle. I doubt it.
Did she sing the national anthem for the Dodgers twice?
Yeah.
Yeah,
she's
that's-
going 50 for 50.
That's Greg from West End Saloon's granddaughter.
Is that right?
That's how I know the name. Yes,
I didn't know that.
she lives in Seattle. That's his.
You know that?
That's his.
She lives in
granddaughter.
Seattle?
You knew that?
I believe
so,
so. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And he came in. I love Greg. He always wants to come, but
He's always drunk.
no, he just.
No, it's nice thing to say. Fucking hell.
He is.
Always the
He
right.
is.
No, but he came in and we were talking about it. He was with his son, and so he has a young son. He's running around the store and stuff, and we're sitting down and he's eating the meatballs and having a pizza. And he's like, "Oh my, let me show you this. My granddaughter, she sang twice for the Dodgers.
She can sing.
She can sing.
Yeah.
Yeah, she can sing.
Yeah,
That was what a fucking small world.
So what did your day look like? You start off at the hot dog shop, go to the dealer, and come back?
No. I start off at the dealer, do some social media stuff for BunBusterz from the dealer. That just scroll and do some stuff like that. Make sure everything's in line with that, and then the dealer's 10 minutes from BunBusterz. So if it's ever break glass in case of fire, I run over there, which is fortunately very infrequently. They handle the things they need to handle.
Good.
And Jose, either Jose or I or his wife or my wife, and we have an operations manager between Adobo and BunBusterz. Handles all the ordering.
You're part of
and schedule.
Adobo too?
I'm not part of
okay.
Adobo. No,
Okay.
just steal the staff. Get the unfair.
Get in cross operation,
Yeah.
buy a car, you get
Yeah, well, that's good.
coupon for a hot
At
dog.
least you have somewhere you have access to.
Yeah.
Different things.
Yeah,
And you
so-
can rely on people. That's a big thing.
So when the festivals come up, it's all hands on deck. If you have 20 people, you need 30. So those days,
Sure.
we're just on our feet for 14 hours and hating life and saying, why are we doing this? But
At the end of the day, it's worth it.
Yeah, it is. It is. I mean,
Who are your suppliers you use?
we use U.S. Foods and B&B Provision.
Oh, you
Okay.
did.
B&B?
Yeah,
They're out of Easton, right?
right out of Easton. Yeah,
Family owned.
yeah, family owned, good guy.
Yeah.
Harry's his name. It's a good relationship to be close. If you need something out of ordering, he'll bring it in his car. It's a good it's a good relationship.
Rick over there works for U.S. Foods right there. Raise your hand, Rick. See that guy there.
There you go.
And the guy with the red shirt in back of you is restaurant store right there.
Yeah.
And
if
the
you
guy
use
to the right of
PizzaFellas
you,
Podcast,
the guy
it gives
to
you
the guy to the right
15%
is a
off.
donkey.
So I've heard.
You need some
Well,
new
Sherman,
material.
we appreciate you coming on, man. The hot dogs were delicious.
Excellent.
I wish you and your family
Thank
a
you
lot
for
of
coming on.
success.
We doing a
And,
shot? Celebrate them?
Listen, I gotta say,
I don't
He
think
brought
we
a
have
bottle. He
Oh,
brought
did
a
he?
bottle, yeah.
Did you
Yeah,
bring
he
a bottle? Oh, we'll do a shot.
So,
man. Steve, can you pass that
Steve,
bottle?
the shot glasses are back there. in the-
official hot
by the
dog of the
TV.
Pizza Fellas. Right
Yeah.
here.
There you go, the official pizza.
Yeah, we'll definitely do a
That's
shot
it.
since you
Official
brought the
hot
Official
bottle.
hot dog of the Pizza Fellas.
It's the only
I gotta say.
respectful way to do it. Georgette's not in the house.
Ash, there's
can you
no
get, shot
glass.
glasses.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Look at Kung. Kung knows.
Kung knows. Bro, his video was hilarious.
Here you go, Kung's
yeah.
number one
Oh,
recommended
yeah, and
hot
everyone who's
dog.
watching this, cavities are not from candy, okay? Stop eating pretzels carbs, pastas,
Fries.
Well, keep eating pasta. Sorry, I sell pasta. But other carbs, potato chips, pretzels, brush your teeth.
And brush your teeth.
He said, brush your teeth. It doesn't matter what you eat.
And eat a BunBusterz dog. You'll be okay.
So what do we got here? What'd you get?
Orphan
here?
Barrel. I have the same shit home.
What is this?
It's amazing. That's what it is. Amazing.
Really?
Yeah.
You haven't done one of these in a while.
I did one last night. I drank a whole glass.
Really?
Yeah, they're fucking. I have all
Steve,
4 or 5.
the other night, listen, this guy drank a 60 fucking milligram, one of those drinks.
Bro, I was in fucking lava.
Look,
I was gonna Uber myself home from my house,
From his garage
from
to
my
his
fucking couch.
front
I'm
door.
gonna Uber myself to my bedroom.
Look at that.
Just send the
60
driver over to
milligrams.
carry me upstairs.
I
60
was.
milligrams.
I don't know where I
He
was.
called the Uber because he fell and he couldn't get up.
I was in the solar system.
Help me up.
Imagine that. Anyone else want one out there while I'm pouring? Rick? There you go.
Doc, you don't want one? You good?
He's off tomorrow.
What the fuck does that mean?
He can drink.
Anyone else?
He's got to do a root canal tomorrow.
Does Ryan drink?
Ryan doesn't drink. He gambles.
Oh, is he a gambler?
Is he a gambler?
He was running the table.
Bro,
in
he
Vegas.
fucking shut down Las Vegas.
What does he play?
All right,
What?
well,
The fucking craps.
I don't have it here.
Or Baccarat. I don't know what he plays.
Take that, pour a shot.
Security game does and says, is he with you?
He's like, yeah, he's with you?
I said, yeah, he's good.
He wiped this out.
He wants us off the tables. Get him
You
off the
should have
tables.
videotaped it, Ryan. That would have been hilarious.
Well,
Cheers to
Anthony
the hot
Sherman.
dogs.
Salute. Thank you for
Cheers to
coming out.
Official
BunBusterz.
hot dog shop.
Thanks for having
the
me, guys.
Pizza Fellas.
BunBusterz, you got to go.
Oh, that's great.
All right, cheers. Thank you, Sherman. Excuse me. My gosh, that's good whiskey.
Tony Sherman.
Woo! That fucking hit my chest. I can't even finish.
Hit my tongue.
All right, PizzaFellas Podcast 79, guys. Remember, go on Spotify, YouTube, follow us. Sherman, BunBusterz, Anthony
BunBusterz,
for
official
Antonio,
hot
so
dog.
he's happy. Sabrat's hot dogs, that was delicious. Shout
Shout
out
out
to
to
them.
Brett, yeah.
All right, cheers. We'll be back. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Yeah.
PizzaFellas Podcast right here, the hottest in the world.
It's a PizzaFellas Podcast. Turn your speakers up, we better have a blast. Grab a drink, fill a glass. Light a cigar, come on, let's make it last. Pizza Talk with Sal and Joe. Oliver, Antonio. Pizza stories, they gon' tell us. Let's have some fun with the PizzaFellas.
PizzaFellas Podcast right here, the hottest in the world. I was fire.